Hi guys. All right. We're so excited, Matt. Do you know what I've got today? We have a new bag. This just dropped and we have been working on this for a really long time and I'm just so excited it's here. This is what we're calling, and we got these Bon Bon candies from New York merch. They're so good, by the way. They're so good. You can order them online. So this is called the Bon Bon East West Little Baguette. And it is just scrumptious. I'm so excited about this. So this comes in, and we chose the most amazing, luxurious leather for these little guys because we're like, this is just going to be luxurious. So we're using a super soft, smooth leather. It's like butter. It feels so soft, and we're doing it in black, and we have it in this beautiful tan color. And then we chose nubuck, and I have always wanted to use nubuck, but it's just so luxurious. I didn't want, I didn't know where to use it. So we have it in this beautiful kind of caramel suede looking color. And we also have it in the olive merch with the red. Isn't it so beautiful?
Nice.
It's so good. And I just want to show you
Tell us about
bag.
nubuck.
So nubuck is we have all the description on top, but it's usually just the most highest grade of the leather, like the suede. And then you could see that it's super smooth. And it's just, we have a full description about it because I feel like it's basically the best of the best. And that's why it's so luxurious and it feels super, super soft. And I've been carrying, this is my own personal bag that I've been using when we were in DC. And I just love it. So I want to kind of show you what's inside. I want to show you the details of this bag because there's so much that has been put into this bag. And I wanted to show it to you. So it is one of those cute little kind of baguette looking bags that you could throw on over your shoulder. It has an adjustable strap so you can make it long or short. But the best part is this beautiful kind of pinching part. And that's why we're calling it the Bon Bon, because it doesn't look like the candies on the ends.
Yes.
And this took a lot of work. This was like a lot of trying to meticulously figure out how to kind of make this little origami shape. And it is just so beautiful. And I cannot tell you how much I love this bag. And also, you're like, oh, this looks like a small bag. It's kind of like if you have the Maurice Hobo. It's unbelievable how much stuff you could get into this bag. So can I just show you? All right, this is my own personal bag that I've been using, and it is just wonderful. So it has this great zipper pull that I've been loving. I love it because you can put your hands through it. It looks really cool. I just love it. So I have my taco. I have my sunglasses. I have my big thing of keys. And my phone definitely fits in here, but Matt's using it right now. So definitely you could get all this stuff in. I could definitely put in some makeup if you needed to put in just a little makeup. And it's just perfect. This is what you need for every day. And what's great, you just zip it up and you could throw this on over your shoulder, which I love. But I added also this crossbody strap because I kind of was moving around, so I kind of needed it to be hands-free a little bit. So this is what it looks like. Isn't it great? I love it. And then I kind of let this kind of hang, and I just love how it feels, how it looks. And Stephanie's been using it, and she also said the same thing. Like she's like, I don't need that much stuff, right? And she's been getting everything she needs into this bag. So it's just wonderful. So this is called the Bon Bon East West Baguette. I think definitely if you're looking for a new bag, a new shape, oh my God, this leather's so soft, man. I'm dying over this leather. We chose like the softest, beautiful leather. And I wanted it to be a super luxurious bag that when you get it, you're like, oh my God, this is amazing. And then if you get the nubuck, you are going to seriously flip out. It is so soft, and it's like just the most beautiful piece of the leather. So they choose the most beautiful leathers to do in the nubuck. And it's just gorgeous. It really is. And I love the olive. I love it mixed with the red. That's one of our signatures, and I find it it's just a fantastic bag. I think once you get it, you'll also appreciate just the thought process that went into tucking this in, and just like how cute it is. So I hope you love it as much as I do. I love it so much. Okay, so this is up on the site right now, and it's just so exciting when we get a new bag in. This is a totally new shape for us, but I find it just totally works, and I think it's just one of those like, it's functional. It fits all your stuff in there. But you know what? I think we all need to kind of like move forward and get new styling. And like, this is one of those bags where I'm like, you're moving forward, and it's just so cute. Look at how cute that is, Matt. I love it. I just have a t-shirt. I have a shirt on, and I have, just a belt and a pair of jeans. And I think this really just kind of really makes everything look put together. So I'm super excited. Okay, so what's going on today? White Lotus. We still have 2 more. I can't believe we keep falling asleep because we're so tired. So I've got 2 more to watch. Matt also started watching a new show called Studio, and it's pretty great. It's what's his name, Matt? Seth Rogen? No, Seth. Seth, whatever his name is.
Mind blanking.
Yeah, yep. The comedian guy. Amazing show. It's really funny. And I was kind of secretly also watching, there's a new kind of like emergency room show on Netflix.
Dude, you're like 5 episodes into that.
It's so good. And Matt and I concluded, I think I know why I like these emergency shows, because it's so stressful and I'm like, oh my God. And it's kind of relaxing when you watch kind of that stressful of a show when you've had a really stressful day for some reason. It's so weird, but it's calming, right? Mm-hmm. But so I've been watching that a little bit. But this morning, I was watching this guy who, Matt, you kind of watched him too.
Yep.
He won the Moab. So anyways, if you know me, I'm really into endurance running. So there's a race every year called the Moab 100, I think.
250, is it?
250?
I don't know.
Oh my God. Okay,
it's long.
Maybe it's Moab 250. And correct me if I'm wrong, do they run through the desert?
We'd have to fact check.
Okay. It's a grueling, I think it's one of the most difficult runs in the world, honestly. So anyways, this guy, who's a novice, basically, he's not like a trained endurance runner, but he kind of had a really amazing story where he was a heroin addict, and then he went to jail, he got himself clean, and he said something really striking to me. He said, I found that the thing that was a part of me, which led me to such a horrible, I guess he is addictive personality. And so that was his trait. And he's like, that was such a terrible part of me that led me down this horrible path. But then he also discovered that this trait actually can also lead you down a really incredible path, depending on how you choose to use your trait. So he's taken his trait and now he's taken it to the next level of just really getting into running. And that's how he discovered himself, and he just has this incredible story. So it was really inspiring, but I think what it is he said something interesting that we wanted to share, where most people have these grand goals, and sometimes we hit these goals and that's what we celebrate all the time. But he basically said, yes, of course you're going to celebrate those big goals, and you have those big goals. However, you should celebrate all the tiny little things that you do to get to that big goal. So I'm kind of inspired right now because Matt's been trying to run, because you usually don't run, you're a biker. And so he's like, I'm running the fastest I can run, but for a quarter of a mile, right? And so you're like, okay, that's cool, but that's super fast speed that you're doing it at, Matt. And also a quarter of a mile probably in a week or 2 is going to lead to half a mile. So that's a great win, just to celebrate that quarter mile that you did that, and you also did it in that time. And I think that's what we need to look at, because it's not about running the marathon. It's about all these little tiny things that you have to do in order to get to the marathon. And I think those things we never really celebrate or we talk about, because I think we don't see them as important. But I find that so important, because without doing all those little things, you can't get to the big thing. So I think that's what...
and that's your own journey too. I mean, what are you, 6 years into doing that?
Yeah. And and I think it's just one of those things where it's like, I started with 15 minutes on the Peloton, right? And that was, I couldn't even make it to the 15 minutes. I literally could not finish the 15 minutes.
By the way, since I last ran on that Peloton, it's so more advanced now.
Isn't it awesome?
Yeah, there's so many more things.
So much more stuff you can do, right?
Love it.
And the auto incline is awesome.
That's huge.
Yeah, there's so much you can do on that. So it's just, and again, say what you want to say of the Peloton, but that has been the most amazing piece of machinery that I think I've ever invested in. I honestly believe that it's a really powerful piece of machinery. And I also love, I don't know the instructors, but those are my friends every morning. I've been with us. Well, I hear their stories. 2 of those instructors I started with now have babies, right? And so it's incredible, you go on this journey with these instructors. So that's part of my journey with them. I don't even know them, but I feel like I know them. And if I saw them, I'd be like, oh my God. So anyways, they're in my like garage every morning, you know, so it's pretty amazing. But what was I saying? Like,
Small victories along the way,
yes,
consistency,
yes,
keep
and I think
moving.
keep moving forward, and that was
Also,
also
to
his
people
motto.
whose Peloton might be a clothes hanger, don't despair because ours was initially for a while.
Exactly, a clothes hanger to the point where you couldn't even see the screen because we didn't even know. Like, you could walk by and be like, "Well, what is that thing?" Right?
Yeah,
Because we just kept throwing stuff on it because nobody was using it.
that's right.
But now it's the most used piece of machinery in our home. I use both of those machines religiously every day, every
The
other day.
bike and the treadmill.
And best investment I've ever made in my entire life as a human being. I find that company remarkable. I know there's pros and cons. People make fun of it. People love it. People don't love it. But I really love it. I personally, I don't care. I'm just gonna say it. I love it.
And you have for a long time.
Yeah, I love what they do. I think it's A plus. You know, the everything that they have, all the buttons that you do, everything about it is just really A plus, and I love it. So that's just me, and it's really helped me get healthy, and it's really helped me get into shape, and I find that's worth every penny. And you know, I just do not have the time to go drive to the gym, to go to the gym, and I think that really allows for me and allows for a lot of people who are super busy to do what they need to do at home and get in shape versus not getting in shape, right? Because think about it, even we have a gym that these guys go to. It's literally 5 minutes from our house driving. 5 minutes adds up when you have no time in the morning, right? So that's 5 minutes to get down there. You have to park the car. You have to put all your stuff in the locker. That's like 25 minutes, right? Then you have to drive home. So that's an additional, even though the gym is 5 minutes away, 35, 40 minutes just of the driving and doing all that connection. So anyways, 45 minutes, then I'm already done on the Peloton and I'm ready to go. So that's the difference. And I think it's just one of those things where celebrate the small wins. Celebrate the small bag, Matt. This is an incredible little bag, and I just love it so much. We're going to do TTTV on Friday, so I will answer all your questions. We can look at this in detail. I love that I was wearing it the whole time I was in DC. Just open it. It's really easy to open. You could get all your stuff. The shape is so unique, and I love how it feels in my hand. I love what every time I see it. I think this shape is just so super super chic. And I just think if you're looking to kind of find a bag that actually will kind of push you forward in terms of look and feel, elevating yourself, but also it actually really is functional and it adds a lot of stuff, I think this might be the bag for you. And it's not a bag if you're like, I want to put 100,000 things in here. This is everything you need for your daily, just to leave your house for the day with your keys, your necessities, and your phone, just your basic necessities. And that's what this was made for.
Your bare necessities.
Bare necessities, right? But every necessity you need. This is all you need, right? So if you're looking to like put your water bottle and all that jazz in here, there's other bags for you, like the sling and bigger bags that we have. This is made for everyday.
And this guy's going to be a perfect bag and bag too.
Perfect bag and bag, and it's just so. I just think it's super chic. I love the shape, and I just everything about it. And I think the main thing is, it's so exciting when you get to like work on a smaller bag because you could really focus on the materials you want to use, the leather you want to use, just the whole like pinching of like just all the little tiny details that you want to like kind of work with, and then you get this like kind of like really beautiful piece of. It's like a little art, right? It's so beautiful. Look at the
Little
size.
bonbon.
Yeah, it's a
I
little
like how you
bonbon.
brought out the bonbon candy.
Yes. Oh my God, I am obsessed with bonbon
We got
candy.
within one that we didn't make it there.
Yes, and bonbon candy. I want to do a collab with bonbon candy and the bonbon bag.
I love that.
I'm gonna put this out there because I love what you guys are about. I love this candy. I love you guys.
Well, how cool would it be if you had a bonbon bag that comes full of bonbon candy?
Oh my God, that would be a dream. So if you're out there, you're listening, DM. I'm gonna DM you because I really I'm obsessed with your company. It makes us so happy. And Joyce was the one that showed us because she had it in her house. So thank you, Joyce, for
And
introducing
she
us to
shared some with us, right?
She sent me some, and I was like, oh my God, I have to order it. So I ordered these. I ordered 2 bags of them. One bag's already gone. I do see there's a little bit left in here, but they're absolutely delicious. And I got just their most popular assortment. So anyhow, check out the Bon Bon, and we'll chat on Friday. And always remember, celebrate the small things. And remember, when things get tough, just one word: onward. Bye, guys.